we're going to be graphing the sine function. In the sine function, the variables are a, b, h, and k. So our first value is a, which you can see is 2 right here. Then in these parentheses, it's already factored out for us, so we can already see that b is going to be 2 pi. In this parentheses, the value is actually considered the bad child in math. So even though there's a negative in front of the 1/4, it's actually a positive value of 1/4. And then right here, we can see that it will be shifted up 2 units, so the k value is 2. So now we can look at the amplitude. The amplitude is just the absolute value of a, so that's 2. The period is 2 pi over the absolute value of b, so our b is 2 pi, so the period is 1. The width is just the period divided by 4, so we can have 1/4. And then the first tick mark is the h value, which is 1/4. So now we're just going to keep adding the width to this value. So next we can get 1/2, and then 3/4, then 1, and then 5/4. So now it's time to graph this function. So we can look at our width for the first 5 tick marks, and the first tick mark is going to be at 1/4, so we'll mark this at 1/4. The second tick mark is at 1/2. The third is at 3/4. The fourth is at 1. And the fifth is at 5/4. So now we can look at the k value, which would be the middle point, and the k value is at 2. So we'll say that right here is going to be the k value. So that's 2. The a is half of the height, and a is 2. So we can come from this middle point and go up 2. So 1, 2, that would be at 4. And we can also go down to 1, 2, which would be at 0. So now we can start graphing. The sine function starts at the middle point, so it starts at k. So we'll go to the first tick mark, which is at 1/4, and we'll go to 2, so right here. Now it's a positive sine function, so our next tick mark is going to be at the maximum, which is at 4. And then it will go back to the middle point. Then we'll go down to the minimum at 0, and then back to the middle. So now this is really easy. Now you just connect these points. And you can just draw an arrow. So that's one period that you can see right there.